And once he had also, by the way, I will tell you about this thing also. Once we were in with Baba in Andhra Pradesh, south of India, and there was one person who had Pukar, who had accepted Baba after it was a great stirring of heart in him, and how he was a revolutionary and what made him accept Baba, and all these things were there. But in the end, when he came to South, Baba allowed him to join him. And then he thought that it would be the best time that whatever I felt, I should confess to Baba about all the ill feelings or the criticism I had against Baba and all these things. So he wrote all those things, and when Baba reached the first day in the south, he went to him and he took out his envelope and wanted to give it to Baba. I said, what's it? He said, Baba, personal. What is it? He said, Baba, confession. Baba said, who is that? All right, now I am very busy. Keep it with you. And when I am free, you read it out to me. So he keeps that thing in his pocket. And that was the time when Baba had started having his new lovers from Hamirpur. They also had a similar feeling like this. So they too would approach Baba and they would ask him, Baba, this is just thing. Give it to Pukar. So then Baba would direct each such person with the envelope to go to Pukar. And Pukar would have it. He was a huge man and a big envelope over here. So he had his own, and then 2 and 3, and his pocket started bulging with that thing. And he would always have it so that any time Baba is free, he can read out these things to Baba. And so, but the program was so crowded. At night also, Baba visited certain places, gave darshan, and he couldn't find any time that at least in his desperateness, once when Baba was about to have his lunch, he goes in and he would just put his hand like this, and Baba, because it was all these like that, he would just put his hand like this, Baba would say, letter, that's all. So now he goes there and again puts his hand on his pocket. Baba says, don't you see that you don't even allow me to have my rice and dal, this thing, is this the time? He said, Baba, all right, next time. And the whole period of 2 weeks was over, and Baba left for Ahmednagar, and we had to change the train at a certain place, at a junction station. For those who go to north, we travel by the same train, and then they get down and Baba continues his journey over here. And so now it's the last time we got in the train, and still Baba is not free, and the letters are still in Pukar's pocket. So at last now they got in the train, and now it's time for them after an hour or so to get down to catch another train. So he goes to Baba and he says, Baba, you have instructed me to read out these things to you, but now I'll be just getting down at this station, and so what should I do about it? And that's the thing that reminded me when I was talking to you about this, was this, that he says, if your Baba is the one who only knows things after they are read out to him and not when they are in the heart, he is not worth being a Baba. And if he is the Baba who really knows everything and he is what he says, then what need is there of these letters? So in both cases, there is no need to read out these letters to me. When you go back, there is a river over there where he stays. You take all the bundle and dip those letters in that river water. And I would be knowing it. If I am Baba, I know it. If I am not Baba, then even if I know it, what will I do with it? So that's what I meant when he said to me these things. So he knows, but in spite of that, in his own way, he allows us to express ourselves, and he never exposes us, and in his own way brings home the lesson to us. Yeah.
Didn't Baba admit that it was difficult sometimes for him to pretend that he didn't know things, to ask us questions?
Baba would say, when I assume, as far as I know, Baba would say, when I assume this human form. You see, sometimes just Baba sitting here and he knows everything, it was not like that. He said, I actually become a man. And so it is only through the divine will that the responses are there. Not that he knows, but automatically those things would be there. So he was on the human level, as we would say, but also simultaneously on that level, what he would say. Otherwise, it would be hard for anybody to sit before Baba, think or